Welcome back to the channel. Well, it's actually New Year's Day. Happy New Year's. Hopefully everybody made it through the night safely. We actually went up to my wife's sister and her husband's place until, well, about 12:02, and I said it's time to go home. I got stuff to do tomorrow. So, and they were playing games and I fell asleep. So I did wake up in time to see the ball drop and, you know, do all that stuff that makes my wife happy. But anyways, so again, Happy New Year. Back to working on the ZA project for now, while I do have the parts. I was working on today, I'm just inspecting this bearing some more. I cleaned it up a little bit more. I still got to do a little more cleaning, but she's in really good shape. I don't see any pits or anything. I think I'm going to leave it alone. But what I'm not going to leave alone is I want to get this front seal out so we can get that changed. I do have a new one, so I want to get that changed and get we'll get that out at least, then we'll change it, because I do have some more cleaning. I want to get some more of the sludge out of here, and then before we put the crank back in, I want to put the oil screen back on, you know, get all that area cleaned up as well. Yeah, just get it ready to more clean. What my thoughts is get the crank back in, then we'll put the motor back on the tractor and do the rest of the motor work. That'll be a lot easier because you can get to everything from here. So, all right, let's see if I can do this without ruining anything. So. That's nice. So, and I don't know if you can see, but maybe I'll put you over here and you can see this part here. Move my light a little closer. There. Where'd you go? Okay. There. Got it out. Of course, it dropped on my nice clean floor. Okay. So this is like a dust, you know, dust cap or whatever you want to call it. I think that actually has a technical term, but I was thinking that was a dust cover of some kind or whatever. But let's see if I can get. It's got a lot of grease on it, so I'll get this cleaned up a little bit. Probably have to. This one feels like it's felt, and here's the new one. Chicago Rawhide. I can see it there. So interesting. All right, I'll set that over for now. All right. I was talking to Jay Grosskreutz, and I think he said actually you put the new seal in without, you don't use that anymore, is what he said. I might have to double check that, because yeah, that don't fit in there. Yeah, that doesn't fit in there like that. And this is the rear, and this is the rear seal. That's a lot bigger. Okay. Do you fit in there? Because that goes in there like that. Okay. I gotta figure this out. Okay, well, I got the seal out, but the seal that I got to replace it, that's not gonna work. It's nowhere near the same size, so hey, I called my guy that I got it from, and we're gonna get that figured out. not a big deal. I've got lots to do yet. So I'm gonna get cleaning now. I guess while I'm waiting, we'll get this all cleaned up, and you know, and I'll bring you back. I might have to bring you back later, as in when I get these parts back. Yeah, because I gotta have that seal in there before I put. Well, I guess I don't have to, but I think it'd be easier if the crank wasn't in there. Let me think here. But you know what? I bet I can get the crank, or get this back over top, because the crank's gonna stick out there that little bit. Yeah, I think we can keep going. So it's not holding me up. All right, never mind. All right, I'll get this cleaned up, then I'll bring you back. Okay, well, this is a few days later, more than a few days later. I think the beginning of the video you were seeing was first day of January, New Year's Day. Well, today's January 11th. Been busy, been working on other stuff. Okay, well, back at this. I don't think this is the right. Yeah, that's not the right one for there. I was thinking that was the right clamp, but no, it's not. Nope. Hey, while I was cleaning, found one of them in the bottom of the crankcase. That's a valve keeper. It's right in the bottom of the bottom. I'm guessing from years ago. I was right, it is this one. It just goes this way. This is the keeper for keeps this bearing in. We'll put that back in. I know my hand's in the way. I'm sorry, but boys are out ice fishing today, out on Saginaw Bay. Hopefully they're doing some good. Okay. Then I gotta fold that lock over. See if I can get under it somehow. Let's see if we can do it this way. I want to get this crank back in here today. Okay. There's no good way to swing it. I can't turn that lock to the top like I wanted, but I'm getting it. Patience, patience, patience. Not always easy. There. Now it ain't ever gonna come out. Okay. There. There's that. Let's clean that bearing a little more again. Boy, she spins nice though, folks. Okay. Clean up the seal surface one more time as well. I don't have the seal yet. See, this area here is always in oil. That's why this front roller bearing can stay, stay good, because it's like, always running in oil. It doesn't rely on oil pressure, it just relies on oil. Okay. And before we put oil in this, I am going to spray it all down in here again. Once it's out, then let it all drain out. I was going to put the oil screen back on now, but I think I'll wait on that as well. Put that in there. I wish it was warm enough I could have power washed this, but it's not. So, okay. Well, I think we're ready to put the center bearing cap in, or half of the shell in there. You grab some assembly lube. I have some somewhere here. Okay. These are supposed to be 20 thousandths oversized, or undersized, sorry. I'm going to say that doesn't fit. Oh boy. Am I on the wrong one? Oh shoot, this is the rear bearing. Okay, center bearing, center main. That sounded like it had a little dirt behind it. I'm going to wash that one more time. There we go. Okay. Okay, there's that. Now, I can start to put the crank in, but I got to put the rear main in at the same time, if that makes any sense. Okay, got this all cleaned up. Here's my new gasket for here. That's the main bearing holder. It goes on the back here, just like so. And then the main seal, rear main seal, goes on the crankshaft itself. I do have a new one of those. Okay, there's that crank that's freshly turned. I do have a video of that being ground at the machine shop. Everything I do, basically, it goes on a playlist. So this is the 1950 ZAU playlist. If you want to look that up in my playlist, and that's where that's at. So, okay, definitely gonna need two hands to put that back in there. So, I think I will put some. Hold on a second here. No, I was thinking there's a hole in there. The other shell has a hole as well that oil, it comes through on this side of the cap. I'm just thinking out loud. Sorry. Okay, but anyways, so I'll stick that crank in here. There is a certain way it goes in. Oh shoot, I gotta clean this off first before I continue. Hold on. Okay, well, I'm gonna put a little lube on here just in case I can't get it on there or something. This is assembly grease. All right, put that fairly close. Okay. Sounds like today I wish I had two cameras. just because I could have one here, then one. I've got a mount that goes on my head, or I think probably put it on my chest or whatever, and I think that would work pretty good. So they did oil this, you know, and I was there when he did all the machine work, you know, and all the measurements. I did buy some plastic gauge, so we will check a few things just because, but I'm pretty confident that Phil did a good job when he ground this down and polished her up. Boy, she's pretty. All right, this would probably be easier if I had help, but okay. I guess I'll push you over here. All right. All right, we're only gonna put it in part way, and then I gotta put this rear main bearing on. Okay, 2 and 3 gotta be facing this way. That I do remember. Oh, that's right. I forgot. It's gotta come in through here. Before I go any farther, I gotta put this on. I don't know how well you're gonna be able to see. I'm just gonna put the gasket on like that. And yeah, it goes on like this. Oh, you just gotta work it on. If I remember right, you gotta get past that. You gotta turn it just a certain way, and she'll go right on. I just don't remember which way it is. All right, let's try this. Get that on there like that. Oh, that was easy. Okay. All right, I'm gonna do that again, just so everybody else can see. Okay. All right, so get it off here, tip this top out, get it like that, and then like that, okay? So to put this back on, you wanna get it behind the rear main seal surface first. There you go. All right, but I screwed up. I gotta put the rear main bearing on there too. So that's probably not all that difficult to do. So we'll put that on right now. Right now. Okay, I just want to make sure they're both the same. As in, they both have a hole in them. Center. Yeah. Okay, cool. All right. And I still got to put some grease on there too. I think I'll try to put grease on it now. I had to take my vest off. I was getting too warm. I should have cleaned this surface off a little better too. Now I got a little better light where I'm at here. Okay. All right. Wipe my hands off. Okay. All right. Which side has that little thing on it here? Do. Must be that side. Yep. Okay. Goes on like this. I don't know if I can put it on with the main bearing in there. No, I don't think I can. So we won't even try. Okay. Okay, there we go. I'm happier about that. Okay. I didn't put any sealant on here. There's not really a lot of pressure on there. But maybe I should have. I don't know. Some gasket sealer. I always do it. All right, let me do that and I'll come back. Okay, I've got sealer on there now. Gasket's in place. Let's get this thing in there. Kind of a pain. I think it's going to be a pain, but we'll get her in there. All right. So, yeah. 2 and 3. Gotta be up. Okay. There we go. Started in there. It's heavy. Okay. Now I got something holding me up in the back. Okay. I'll get it. There we go. Okay. I got my hand holding up the seal holder in the back. I'm trying to show you as much as I can, but it is not easy. So, trying to be gentle. Okay. All right. We're close. Okay. Now, you just got to get into that bearing. We're close. Okay. There we go. Oh, we got her started. Okay. Got her started. Okay, let's look at what's going on in the back. Okay, that's in place. Yeah, there's a gap behind here yet, so we know the whole thing's got to go that way. That's right. Okay. Oh, what did I do with that other flashlight I had? Okay, there. Now we got 2 lights going on. All right, grabbing the bolt for the back. Once I get that ready, so that way I can you know, get that going where she needs to go. Let's see, that main bearing needs to be on the side. Straight up and down here. Okay, now I just gotta find the hole. I just want to get it started. That way I'm going to get a couple of them started actually. That way it's centered. Okay. Okay, that's started. I'm going to grab another bolt. Put it down here. Doesn't feel lined up. Close. But we all know close is not good enough. Okay, got that one started. Okay, I don't want to go too far. Yep, just gonna get them all started, I think. And that one went right in. So did that one. I think I'll grab a rubber mallet real quick. Okay, I'm just gonna tap there. We know it's got to go in, so I guess I can tap on the end of the crank here. Got to go a good ½ inch yet. Are we looking over here? Okay. All right. All right, I'll get that tapped in there and bring you back. Okay, crank is in. Still turns nice and easy. Show you the back side. I haven't put the rear main seal on yet. What we're gonna do now, I wanna check clearances. About 3 thousandths. The book here says, I thought it said 15 to 35 on the center bearing. Let's see here. Always good to have a manual around, that's for sure. Oh, where's it at? No, it's end play. Running clearance right there. 15 to 35 thou. That's a little. I mean, 15 to 35 is a lot, but not really the thousandths is a lot. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, so we're gonna check that right now. Torque spec here, it says 55 to 60 foot-pounds. I have my torque wrench currently set at 55. So we're gonna do that. Take a little bit of this stuff. Hopefully I can get it to stay right on there. All right, where did I do the bearing cap I just had? It's not that one. Oh, it's right here. Okay. Top, as you can see, goes to the top. So we'll put this on. Oh, got to put the bearing in there, silly. Bearing shell. So I ordered these. I don't know if I said in a previous video or not, but I ordered all the, actually it's a combination of, oh, that's not what I wanted to do. Combination from Mike Tessman Tractors out of Texas, and Jay Grosskreutz out of Minnesota. Jay supplied this center bearing here, and Mike supplied the rear main and all the rod bearings. So, okay, top. This is the top. Nice, and put a nice little handle right there for us. Okay. And we'll have to put the safety wire in all these as well, but we'll do that all at the same time once I put the you know, hook the rods to the crank as well. It'll be in the next video. Well, I shouldn't say it'll be in a real future video. I believe my the front seal is coming on Tuesday, so that is coming, and so is the throwout bearing for the 670 project over there. So that's the last two things I'm waiting on currently for these projects. So, all right. Oop. That probably makes too much of a glare. There we go. Just so I can get some, I'll just get them tight, you know, snug, then I'll go the other one before I torque them down. Okay, that one's snug. But anyways, so I want to get that 670 out of here and move on to the next project. Which, actually, I want to put this tractor where the 670 is sitting and finish putting it together over there before I start on another one. When it warms up, I've got stuff I want to do to the 1050 diesel. Okay, now we can get to it here. Okay, this is 55 foot-pounds. Just I want to change the fuel filters, try to clean that tank out, and I got some new hydraulic couplers for the back that are leaking. Okay, all right, I'm gonna take this off and just use my regular ratchet to take them off. And we'll see where we're at here. But yeah, and I gotta fix my log splitter here. That's what I want this spot right here there for. So it's closer to the welder, so I can get that done. I'm not out of firewood or anything like that, but I just wanna make sure that it's ready. Because if it gets super cold out, I won't be able to work out here, but I'll be able to work doing firewood. So okay, that didn't work out like how. Oh, I see what I did. I put it right where the, but we can test it right there. So, okay. Let's see. We don't want millimeters. I'd say it's between, because it's not 2000s. Let me think here. That's 2. Okay, I see. It's between 2 and 3. Okay, yeah, we're good. Okay, well, let's clean that off. All right. Not that I was worried about it. But it's always nice to check. Okay, so we'll put some assembly lube on here for keeps. And then we'll torque it down. Then we'll put the rear main cap on. We'll just get it snug like I said before. Okay, snug. Okay. All right, now we just got the rear main to do, which I've got that right over here. Okay. All right, put some lube on there. Okay. That'll be what it'll be. Okay. All right, okay. There we go. All right, let's get started. Okay, so the rear main bearing here, that's a little harder to get to. So, as in to torque it down. Just, you know, when you don't know something, you ask questions. So that's exactly what I did. So I called my buddy Lon, who was, you know, worked on these motors for, you know, as long as he could, or, you know, was able to, as in, like, you know, since he was a kid. And he says, yeah, you can't get in here. You could, he says, you know, put it on before, you know, and torque it, but you don't know if the main bearing, there's enough clearance, you know, with the center bearing to get in there to do it. So it's kind of a guess. He said. He said, I don't know how they did it from the factory. Come, I can't. There we go. So we're gonna get her tight. I didn't like that answer, but sometimes we don't always like the truth, I guess. But so let's get this tightened up. So I'll get this tightened and I'll bring you back. Okay, those are tightened up. Still turns in there great. And of course, once it's running, it'll, you know, wear itself a little bit too. But yeah, cool. All right, crankshaft is in. The next video, we'll put the rear main seal on and get this motor, I should say the next video of this project, and we'll get this motor back on that tractor, and yeah, keep moving forward. I was thinking, well, I know the clutch worked fine before, as in when I had this tractor kind of running, you know, I was able to start it, you know, with that. So I don't think I need to do anything with the clutch. As you can see, that fiber engagement disc in there is good. There's no teeth missing, doesn't look like there's abnormal wear or anything. So I don't think we'll, other than a little bit more cleaning up in there, I think I don't have to do anything else with that. So yeah, this project is moving along. So, all right, well, I'm gonna go see if I can get a tractor started so I can plow the driveway. I'll bring you along for that. And that'll be a cold start for sure. So, all right, hey, appreciate watching. We'll see you in the next one.